Thank you. Hi, my name is Harold Charles. I'm president of SIPCO Contracting. We're a local contractor. Our office is down the street on Northeast 125th. I'm a professional engineer and general contractor. So we did a thorough analysis of the infrastructure system. And I know we're short on time, so I'll be very brief. But so we primarily focused on the quarter-mile radius and looked at the water distribution system, the transmission and distribution mains available to serve the proposed station. However, on the east side, we would need to upgrade the system as the water lines there are many undersized. Looked at the sanitary sewer, and the system is comprised of gravity and pressure piping. The gravity pipe, which is mostly clay material, would need to be upgraded. And also we looked at the stormwater and resiliency. I'm very much involved in the roadway improvement projects in North Miami. One of the contracts that we have that we're working on is to improve a roadway system on Northeast 133rd from West Dixie down to Northeast 11th Avenue. And we are, as we speak, installing a new drainage system, including curvates and inlets, and perforated piping, filtration trenches, and reinforced concrete piping. And so the system, basically, sanitary system is comprised of gravity and pressure piping. And we also looked at the green infrastructure, and a large portion of the water system within the project boundary is outdated. And so we would need to, in order to reach a higher level of sustainability and advanced material, we would need to replace them with PVC piping and HDPE piping. Resiliency, which is tied into the stormwater management system. The majority of the material used for the covered and exfiltration trenches are sustainable. The project boundary falls in the flood zone area X, where the site, the future rail station is located. The redundancy, city water system has redundancies built into it in the project area. The gray infrastructure includes piping, pumps, check valves, and there are existing isolated inlets and exfiltration trenches in the project boundary. The system consists of catch basin, perforated and non-perforated piping, varying from 8 inches to 24 inches. I mean, I could go on, but I know we're pressed with time, so I just wanted to share that. Thank you for your attention.
Quickly. As we work through our plan, one of the important things we're going to be dealing with is sustainable development. Whatever we do, however we build it, it's got to be sustainable and environmentally friendly. And of course, in South Florida, it's all about stormwater retention, how you store the water, how you retain it, and how you treat it. And you can do that in a very aesthetic way, and that's what we're going to be looking at. Projects like this. And examples of, when I had mentioned that I want to see where the big boxes are, where the big buildings are, our team wants to look at those because we see those underutilized buildings, particularly along the FEC corridor in that industrial area, as repurposed buildings into other things. And in this case, the distillery district, this is Toronto, but you can see the bridge is still there, but the building has been redone, repurposed into a mixed-use development. And look at this. That's an old bus depot that was turned into an art school in San Francisco. Again, these buildings are very stout, they're very strong, they're very structurally good, and they're big volume. And they can be very creatively used for other things. We've done other things like family entertainment centers and old Walmarts and that kind of thing. Again, work shared spaces, spaces that initially were designed just to be for work or for industry. Now people are living and working in the same space. Glass blowers, artisans, work on the first floor, live on the second floor. That's the ongoing trend. Next, please. Thank you. And you can take a really nasty area, a really bad building, and make it into something special. And that's what they've done here. It doesn't look like they've done a lot, but if you look at the bottom sketches or the bottom photographs, you see it's a vibrant space It's a mixed-use space. People are gathering in a building that otherwise was abandoned. So, pains and gains. No gain. No, I'm reading this autobiography or biography of Benjamin Franklin. He's the one who coined the phrase, no gain, no pain, no pain, no gain. That was his thing. So what we'd like to do tonight is we'll sit down in small groups. You can divide up. There's 3 tables, Patricia? 3 tables. We want you to tell us what's painful about North Miami. What things really bother you? What things would you like to change? And then in terms of gains, what kind of things would you like to see in the future to improve it? And we're going to designate a leader for each one of these tables, so look sharp, and present the findings in 15 minutes.
Yes, and I think if there are questions, the idea of a small group discussion is also, we would request you to discuss your questions in this group, in the pains and gains. We're going to give you 10 minutes to tell us what are your pain points, what are the pain points in the study area that we're looking at, and then prioritize the top 3 and let us know. The same thing with the gains. What are the things that you think the city or CRA should invest in, which would show us the maximum gains? So 3 tables. You'd have to do it. Yeah. This is the table that we could do. So David, table number 1, we've got only 4 people. Could we please have more people over here? The table over here. Kevin, come on, get more people. You got to, Patricia, attract more people to your table. David, do something, man. Come on, attract people.
Move it. How's that?
All right. Sir. There's a table here with 4 people. All right, we're good. Do you want to join here?
Yeah.
All right, please.
I wanted to get rid of this.
We'll do. Not a problem.
Is Vancouver in Canada?
Yes.
Okay. So where'd you get that accent?
From the dinner door. it's dinner time.
Okay. Would you mind? Yeah. Here, write it down. Tell me what's on. And someone's going to have to pontificate about it. How are we all doing? We're done. We're finished. If we could have one person from each table do a synopsis of what we talked about. One person from each table, come to the front, please. A spokesperson. Here, you want to?
Right.
What are we talking about? Which one start? All right. So we've got a lot of scribble here. The pains, 5 points, horrible congestion, always seems. 123rd and Biscayne, always horrible congestion. Dangerous biking on 125th, trying to go anywhere. More parks for the kids, sidewalks in the neighborhoods. A community center near downtown would be nice. Shabby entrances in and out of the city. Train traffic. Traffic around the train station when the train's coming through is a pain. Johnson and Wells street blocking limits traffic flow. No canopy around downtown. It's just really hot to walk around, especially in the summertime. Yeah, no community center anywhere near the downtown area. Some of the gains, we have tougher code enforcement, especially on the multifamily, inside and outside, to improve the quality of life for the residents. Better traffic signal management on the main intersections, especially 5 points. A lot better zoning around the train station, more mixed use, maybe some office, definitely some entertainment districts would be amazing. More open and green space around downtown where people can congregate and then hopefully flow into the businesses. Protect the tree canopy in the neighborhoods around downtown and in North Miami as a whole. Less street parking, maybe one way each way on 125th to promote a more pedestrian-friendly area. And I think that's about it. Oh, and West Dixie maybe doing a mixed-use corridor, just promoting more residents living on the corridor that would actually use the businesses.
All right. Who? Spokesperson. Oh, okay.
The city's made a bad choice. They just built a huge storage lot right here.
All right.
I mean, they just built this huge storage lot right there. It's so stupid.
Pain. We're talking about the pain. The pain. Top 3 pains.
Okay, so for the top 3 pains, we have just high congestion around the train tracks, so like 125th, and just general zoning and high density areas. So that's another big complaint, and we need more green spaces. Those are the main. Lack of green spaces. Those were the main complaints we have for this area. Oh, okay. For gains, what we would want is just, in general, more entertainment and, let me look at what I got. More green spaces, and we would like a better way to get around, so a better way to travel. So like bikes, just like promote that.
Good. Thank you. All right, David, let's finish.
All right, table 3, our spokesperson, please.
Thank you. So we have under gains, more public spaces, more green streets. We have an idea here of opening 3 or 4 blocks that face 125th to the back. That could be useful for a smaller scale use of empty parking lots. Big box buildings to redevelop, question mark. infill parks possible. Gaines, there's a small children park down 125th to the east that's also small, could be taken care of a little bit more. I always see being used. Under Paynes, we have no play space for kids, no youth activity center, north-south routes, too much traffic. We have our star here is the West Dixie Highway with 125th. Slows down everybody. Bad intersection, yeah. And then the 125th near the Biscayne Boulevard. And yes, some more details of how that could be resolved. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job, everybody. What comes next? That's a good question. Can we flip the slide up? Thank you, everybody. We're almost done. I just want to do a little bit of an announcement on what comes next. There we go. First of all, I want to thank everybody for taking part in this. This is a project that we use to carry the plan to the next level. And all the things that you tell us, all the things we listen, we hear, this is all being recorded. So all the things you said on the microphone, we have on tape, and we'll collate. We create some kind of a matrix. It's all magic. We have engineers and planners that do that. And what comes out the other side is kind of it's a what's good and what's bad analysis. We used to call it cost benefit, but it really isn't that. It's what's positive and what's not so positive, and where are the areas where we really need to concentrate all of our effort. This workshop is now concluded. The next workshop will be May 10th. Same kind of format, maybe more interactive. We're not going to do so much presenting, but maybe listening to you a little bit more. We will have all the information that we gathered tonight, put it into some kind of a workable format that describes what you told us and then how we react. Plans and policies and probably potential projects. And that's May 10th. Please mark your calendars. And, very important, we do have a project website. It's up on the board. If you go to the North Miami City website, you'll see a link to this project. Click on it. There's a place for you to add information, to add your own thoughts to it. A lot of folks don't like to say things sometimes in a public venue like this, but when they get on the internet, they don't hold back, believe me. So that's what we're looking. We're looking at the website as another vehicle for you telling us what's positive and what we need to fix in North Miami. And with that, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks, folks.
Thank you.